Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what is up, and welcome to the update for the week. I don't have a whole lot to talk about other than this upcoming week is going to be another one of those crazy weeks where stuff might be late or not done or things like that. I have not been able to catch up on recording at all, and I'm doing another week like I did 2 weeks ago of pre-training for my job. So it's going to be 8 hours a day, fun, good training. The upswing is that, of course, I make money. And making money is good. It's conducive to me continuing doing this because without money I can't buy games, and we'll have something like last year where I just don't buy games, so the only YouTube I do is like wrestling. So here we go. We are doing the update today. There's not much to talk about, so I'm just going to kind of talk off and on about stuff that I've been doing over the past 2 weeks. We didn't have an update last week. First and foremost, I want to say we are out 1,800 plus subscribers. This is awesome. If before October we can get to 1,900, that would be really super great. And if we get to 2,000 before December 1st, Mountain Standard Time, so December 1st, 12 a.m. my time, then I will record and release another Monopoly video a month early. That's what we're going for here. And I don't know. So I think we're on the right track right now. We're moving quite quickly. I mean, 1,800 is really nothing to scoff at, especially if I'm not doing what most other YouTubers do. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit, but not too much. So let's begin over what I've done the past 2 weeks. Let's see, 2 weeks ago. A lot of stuff's happened. Okay, so let's talk about golf. Golf is going to be replaced with Far Cry, mostly because Far Cry is more fun to play and it doesn't get old. Golf did very quickly. And there were many times in those videos that I described how the golf game could improve itself, how it could make it more interesting or more fun. When I did win a tournament in golf, nothing happened. It's like, oh, you just won. Great. Do I even get a cinematic? Do I get anything about me winning this tournament, or do you just do a loading screen of me winning? And it was really kind of stupid and annoying that they put little to no effort into my championship win. So I don't know, that really put me off in golf. So we're replacing that with Far Cry 4 now, and Far Cry 4 is going good. It's another great game. And I think I wanted to say this last year when it came out, but man, Far Cry was Game of the Year for 2012, I want to say? Yeah, because 2013 I think was Grand Theft Auto. I think so. Maybe it was 2011. I don't know. It was definitely one of the top games when it did come out, Far Cry 3. And I was really super impressed, and I remember Predator Instincts, Far Cry 1 of course. Far Cry 2 was the one that I didn't really like so much. So I'm really happy with that franchise and that series. And we're going to go with that for the weekend. Other ideas. So we do have General Manager mode coming up, and this is a huge thing. Is it Jay Davis? Jay Davis, you were huge. If you're watching this, if you're not watching this, Jay Davis, then you should be ashamed of yourself, because the grief that you're putting on my channel, with your all caps and all that stuff, and you're not a normal fan of mine, that would make me upset. So hopefully you're watching this, and this way you could be informed, so you're just not a skipper. So here we go. General Manager mode is back. It will be coming back and replacing Universe mode when Universe mode wraps up. That means that it will be out next Monday. Next Monday we will have Universe mode. WrestleMania is going to be huge, and we'll talk about that in a second. But yes, General Manager mode is back. I've already recorded, edited, rendered, and gonna upload really soon the first 2 episodes. So we'll test run it, and I really want huge support on General Manager mode, because it's a series that I don't always have fun recording. I will say that I did have a lot of fun recording this because it was 2008. I like 2007 too, but 2008 was probably my favorite SmackDown vs. Raw game. So I had a little bit more fun, but General Manager mode, typically I just lose interest in it quickly. So the support for this, first of all, Jay Davis, you wanted this, you yelled about it, it was already coming anyway, but you really, really wanted this series. So I'm expecting some huge support for that series. On one of my Far Cry videos, before we talk about Universe Mode, on one of my Far Cry videos, somebody commented, "Why do you even still do this? You get hardly any views. You get 0 views." First of all, I wanted to correct him. I wanted to be a little angry. I wanted to be mean. But, that's not going to get me anywhere, is it? So I just said, you're right, I should just quit. So that's my sarcastic way of dealing with it. Because it's not the first time it's happened where people have said, you hardly ever get any views and you continue to do this. Why? It's like, I don't know why you wouldn't be doing it. It's like, yeah, I must be only in it for the money. It's like, to me, this is like a drug. And I think I explain this almost every time I do an update video or something. Or when I'm talking off the cuff about my YouTube channel. I don't do this anymore for views. I'm to the point now where I've been doing this for 3 years. I've been doing this for 3 years this summer. And it's still fun, whether I get views or not. I mean, of course, it's better to have views. It's more fun when I get people who participate and who talk about it. But to me, I feel like I'm good at it, and I feel like it's just something I like to do. So it's something I'm not going to stop doing just because I'm not getting views, or just because someone tells me to stop. It's something I feel like I'm really good at. I think I'm not good at the aspect of it, begging or pandering. Here's something I tried on Twitter a couple nights ago, and I really wish I hadn't, because it's polluted my Twitter feed. Those follow trains, have you ever seen those? Maybe you guys have. They're retweet trains for Twitter. So you like something, say I like gaming. So I see someone has retweeted a retweet or a follow train of a gamers. So a bunch of gamers all retweet this same message, and everyone who retweets is put in a list of people who retweeted that tweet. You go into that list and you follow all of them, they follow all of you, and you kind of build a community that way. To me, I don't think it's very conducive to what I do. I do a lot of sports, I do a lot of off the cuff. I'm weird. You know, I don't feel like a lot of people really would like me if they did know that I had a channel. And the other thing it really did was kind of open my eyes to how many people are actually trying to do YouTube. It's staggering. There were 100 people who followed me on Twitter just because I retweeted that thing, which pretty much doubled my followers, but in the long run it meant nothing. It meant absolutely nothing because I don't know these people. I'm not going to collaborate with these people. I'm not going to follow these people or subscribe to their channels, although I might. There were some that I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I see what you do, that's cool. But most of them were just people saying, hey, yeah, come follow me, I need a lot of people, And to me, I just am not good at doing that in this business. I'm not good at marketing myself. That's my biggest weakness. So, I mean, I'm trying new things. We'll see if it works out, but, you know, I'm just probably still gonna just plug away, do my same old thing, and we'll see how that goes. Probably not well, but what are you gonna do? Alright, so let's talk about Universe Mode, WWE Universe Mode. Obviously, it's Sunday. It's actually late Monday, and I'll get to that. It'll probably come out Monday, this video. But I'll get to that reason in a moment when we talk about my poker updates. And, ooh, very close. We're gonna have to bounce this off the wall. Ooh. Alright, one more chance here, one more chance. Oh, there we go. Universe Mode. So, Monday Night Raw will be coming out today, and that's going to be the final Monday Night Raw of the Universe Mode. We're wrapping it up. We're trying to get WrestleMania booked and done. There's some good matches on Monday Night Raw. There's some cool stuff that happens, and I'm really happy with how WrestleMania is shaping up. Then, of course, we'll have SmackDown on Thursday, and that'll finish SmackDown for the year. And then we will have WrestleMania. It'll be in 3 parts. The first part is going to be a huge match. It's going to be a Royal Rumble match for the TV Championship. Stone Cold will be number 29. Christian will be number 30. And we will have 28 other superstars who I feel deserve to be in that match. And really, it's going to be mostly random. But, I mean, 29 people, that's a lot of people. So it'll be most of the people who did rather well in the Universe Mode year. but did not get a WrestleMania match. That's what pretty much that is. It's pretty much everybody else. I just don't want to leave anybody out. I mean, for instance, like Batista had a really good year, unfortunately wasn't in the right spot, and kind of got lost in the shuffle on SmackDown. So, I mean, he's definitely going to be in that match. I will make sure of it. That'll be the first part. The second part is going to be the rivalry matches and some other match. I don't know. Some other match. I don't know which ones to do. Probably like the Divas match, yeah, so, okay, so, yeah, okay. It's gonna be cool. And then there's gonna be a third part, and that, of course, is gonna be at least for the WWE World Championship, and there might be another match in there. I don't know how. We'll have to figure out how that works when we get there. But 3-part WrestleMania, that'll be all weekend. It'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, fair warning, if you usually don't watch my videos on time, you might see WrestleMania out, and you might just watch WrestleMania other than SmackDown. So, I think the really cool thing, especially with my Monday Night Raw, is that there were stories for almost every superstar that was on Monday Night Raw. And while they were coming out for their match, I went through exactly what they did all year in my Universe mode. And you just can't do that with any other Universe mode that I've been watching. Many other Universes modes either skip over everyone, and they just worry about their own character, or they will do, I was checking time, by the way, so we're about 10 minutes in, so I'm going to kind of go a little quicker. So a lot of other Universes modes either do a lot of crazy matches all the time, or they do crazy things. I don't do that. I like stories. I like things that make sense for this reason. At the end of the year, I like having a direct line seeing what they did, how they grew, how they didn't grow, what happened. There were things I would like to have changed in my Universe mode. There were times that I wish I could have done better. But, wait, what's going on now? Yeah, because this was the last mission of Peggle 2 the last time I played it. Celestial Realm. Ooh. So yeah, like my Universe mode, I love having my different, me being different, and I love that about my channel. So Universe mode will be wrapping up, GM mode will replace it. Next week, I want to say, very close, will be the debut of Madden. Madden will be coming out. We will be playing as Brock Lesnar. I'm sure Paul Heyman will make an appearance at some point, because wherever Lesnar is, Heyman will usually follow. So I'm really excited about that, because I've been watching a little bit preseason football. I'm in the mood, right? So I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for football this year. Let's see. This probably wasn't a good guy to choose for this level, because nothing moves. They're all bricks, not pegs. Anything else? Anything else noteworthy before I move on to poker? Poker, I'm going to really try to finish up quickly, because I really want to get to my online poker. World Series of Poker is very fun, and I'm going to probably do that series every single year and make it a kind of a staple of my channel. But right now, and I've got really good ideas for it too. But right now, I just really want to get to internet poker, so I'm going to kind of rush through it. I'm going to rebrand it, remarket it, and hopefully by next year I have better editing equipment, better ways to show you statistics and things like that. I want to see bigger things for my poker, so I kind of want to finish it quickly and just play some internet poker for you, and on and off days. So that'll be wrapping up fairly quickly, and we'll get that done. Let's change this. Let's do this one. Let's do Norman. And we're in year 4, so we still have quite a while to go, so don't freak out. Poker's not going away before year 10. It's just, I'm just going to try to quickly and wrap it up quick. There's not much else to talk about, so I'm going to get right on to my poker now. The reason that this is coming out a little later than normal is because I've been playing poker pretty much all weekend, and Okay. And the only reason I'm not like ahead on recordings or anything like that, especially at like SmackDown, you can hear the pain in my voice as I'm recording because I tore a muscle in my back. It's hard to sit down. It's hard to sit. If I'm not laying down, my arm and my back was in total pain all day long. And that started pretty much on 2 Mondays ago. And I had to suffer through it for my first training week, and I had to suffer through it this past week. And it's finally getting a little bit better. It's still not where I want it to be, but it does feel much better. So this week should be better in that sense. Ooh, close. So I've been dealing with that. Also, in Poker World, on the internet poker, I've been doing really, really well. So let's just look at some of these stats. I haven't played it in the past like week and a half, but I played it for the past couple days. And 2 days ago I played, in agony by the way, a $300 free roll. 3 hours of me sitting in my chair, almost hunched over. It wasn't good, it didn't feel good, it wasn't fun. But I survived, I outlasted 1,900 plus other people, gotten 23rd, which is an unlucky number for me, remember. And I won $1, so that was cool. And then, out of that dollar, I think I had 10 cents left over from something before, something previous. Of that dollar, I spent 5 cents just now, before recording this, on a 5 cent free roll. And I outlasted 53 other people, and I got 3rd place out of 56th for 39 cents. So, let's see, what is that? I eighth my money, 8 times the amount of my money. So I did really good for myself. I'm now up to $1.44, and hopefully I could just keep building that bankroll for when I start doing internet poker, and that would be really cool. Now, there's a lot of like restrictions and loopholes to jump through to cash out on the particular site that I'm using, but I mean, whatever. It's all bankroll to me. It's just playing with real money players. It's more of a challenge than with free rolls or with play chip Monopoly money players, and that's why I kind of stopped doing the full tilt, because it got to a point where people were just playing ridiculous. They were playing crazy, and I would just get unlucky. So we're going to start internet poker very soon. So I did really well, and that's why this is coming out a little later than normal. Okay, I think that's it. I want to thank, was it Hunter Thompson, I want to say. If you're watching this, awesome. Thank you for your support. Thank you for liking Far Cry. And hey, you love Far Cry. I'm having fun with Far Cry, so it'll stay for now in the golf slot. The schedule will be updated in a couple of weeks, and we'll have a little bit of a different schedule to go around. With GM mode, I might have to do more than 2 a week to get it done before Universe mode starts back up again with 2K16. So, yeah, so we might do like 3 or 4 a week of GM mode. That type of a thing. We might cut poker down, or we might split it. I don't know. We have a lot of things to think about, but I just need to get through this busy week first. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Derek D. Ginger King. We are above 1,800 subscribers. Thank you for that. And we are done. I'm done here. Derek D. Ginger King, checking out.